Today's show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Reduce your ping time and get faster speeds when you game at expressvpn.com/funhouse.
Hey everybody, I'm Armando Torres. Welcome to the Funhaus podcast. Today I'm joined by Charlotte McGrath, Jacob Fullerton, and John Holland.
Howdy, folks. Howdy. I'm working on my intro still. Howdy, folks.
Howdy, folks. That's it. That's the best you
Yeah,
got.
well, because I like to say hola, but then we're beefing, you know.
We're beefing?
Yeah, well, if I say hola, then I'm taking your shit.
But you got so much beef, Armandos. What are you doing?
I got a lot of feuds. If you fucking say another word, by the way, we're feuding.
Hold on.
immediately.
If you step in on our feud, then I have to feud with you, Jacob.
Wait, but isn't it the enemy of my enemy is my friend?
Yes.
The enemy of my enemy is my enemy's friend who went out and hung out with their neighbor, my enemy.
And got him 6 bottles of champagne.
Dad. Oh, no.
Get fucked.
The enemy of my
shit.
frenemy is my anemone.
I need an enema.
Welcome back to another. Please don't. I need this. Welcome back to another great episode of the Funhaus podcast. It has been a wild fucking week. July has been a big step for man, and one giant leap for two men in particular. I'm talking, of course, about Jeffrey Preston Bezos and Sir Richard Charles Nicholas Branson, pictured here.
Why they got so many middle names?
Oh, the Branson's name is way better than
With each
That's true. He
subsequent
sounds like a
500
warrior.
million, you get another name.
Yeah.
So it actually could go much, much
Look at
longer.
that. There they are, right
Hey,
there.
there they go.
Ugh.
Oh, awesome. It's like, I don't know. I feel like they're both slowly morphing into some fucked up version of an animal.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos is going to be the Star Trek captain.
Can we see them again?
Oh, yeah?
Look at him. Like, if you just look at him real quick.
Can we see that? Can we
Like
see them one more
Captain
time?
Picard?
Yeah.
They look like, I think I said this earlier, but like two different
we
versions
go.
of
Behind you.
Benjamin Button. Like
Yeah.
like Jeff Bezos is an old baby, and Richard Branson is like a young man. He's like an old teenager.
They both look like different cavemen that got thawed out of ice and allowed a second chance at life.
Yeah, they thawed out Richard Branson, and he fell out into the ice, and he went virgin. Well, I'm sure this means something.
Thank you. Thank you.
So
I could feel the weight.
This is how they
there.
both laugh, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh man, if they don't get some kind of space sickness that spreads to the rest of humanity, I am going to be distraught.
There you go.
Imagine being Jeff Bezos's girlfriend, and because he doesn't have a wife anymore.
Yeah,
Right.
And him just coming back and being like, "Yeah, sweetie, I got like space herpes.
So
it was from
crazy.
space."
Does this look bad? And it's this like geometric, like interlocking pattern burned onto his chest. And
Cubes. popping
Well,
out.
I'd like to tell you no, but every time I look at it, my eyes bleed. So fuck if I
it's
know.
funny. The same thing's happened to me ever since you got back. I don't know. I just watched Aliens yesterday, so I'm like, we got to stay on Earth, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Let's not trifle with that.
That's that movie
Yeah.
where all those aliens knock up them people.
Yeah.
So Richard Branson, Sir Richard Charles
Right.
Nicholas
Nicholas
Branson,
Branson.
Right. Get it all.
and Jeffrey Preston Bezos. Preston is the one that really threw me off.
Yeah.
JP Bezos?
Yeah.
JP Bezos.
JP.
JPB.
They have become the first billionaires to set foot in space.
Oh, thank God.
Not really, though.
No,
Yeah.
they shot up a mile into the air and then came down sooner than anyone could actually enjoy it, which is sort of what they do.
It seems like a less enjoyable experience than just going on the Vomit Comet.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, if they're just trying to get weightlessness, like, why even...
No, it's just about a stamp, like a little notch in their belt.
They weren't even like looking out the window to look at the cool like space or anything. They're just throwing M&Ms at each other.
I saw this in a tweet. On July 11th, Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic flight took, I just wrote this bleached caveman to the edge of space.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Sorry. It took him to the edge of space and back, with Jeff Bezos following just 9 days later.
I'm gonna get you, you bastard.
I'll catch you.
I didn't realize how
Steering wheel.
Richard Branson's looking in the rearview mirror that doesn't show anything.
right.
Follow that rocket.
Yeah.
It's one of those like kid steering wheels though that you give to like your child in the back
Yeah,
seat.
yeah.
Where they
Yeah.
actually
Jeff
control
Bezos
anything.
at the console with a huge plastic key ring. He's like, one of these has got to work.
Yeah, I didn't realize until I was reading articles about it later how like just how much of like a fuck you move Richard Branson's thing was,
Yeah.
like doing it 9 days before. He really did not publicize it that much and didn't make a huge deal out of it so that he could specifically beat Jeff Bezos.
I thought it was, so when I first saw it, I was like, oh, why would they're getting their billionaires mixed up? Because clearly Jeff Bezos is the only one about to go to space.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh shit, no, Branson really did go to space. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a media misprint.
It's.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I have no love in my heart for billionaires. It's just categorically unethical.
Yeah.
I do love a petty squabble though.
Love
So
it.
I'm
Great.
a little split on this one, and I think I'm gonna have to lean into my base instincts and say, get his ass, Richard Charles Nicholas.
Nobody
do-
squabbles like people
I
with
do
billions
like-
of dollars.
Yes.
I do like that the first phallic object a billionaire sent into space did have virgin written all over it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was the Virgin. Well, Richard Branson went in like a plane. It was
Yeah,
like
he went in
space
like a
plane.
rocket plane.
Yeah.
But then like Bezos went in like the Blue Origin penis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his was a
Which
It
was
had
like-
a dickhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really dickish.
It's circumcised penis.
yeah.
It's a bit much.
Yeah.
It's a bit on the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit on the dickhead.
bell end.
Yeah.
Can we see a picture of it real quick?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah, yeah.
possible?
Give me a second. Let me
Yeah.
pull it up first. Don't switch over.
I think if I'm
Which
correct,
penis was better?
if I'm correct, Branson like set up his whole endeavor first, right?
Yeah, because they were like
Galactic.
publicly traded and everything like that. They're not.
Yeah, that's been a thing for a
Wait, are they SpaceX?
No,
No.
No,
SpaceX
SpaceX is-
no, it's
Elon.
it is Virgin
But
Galactic.
Virgin does have a space one because someone
Yeah.
was saying like
It
it
just
could
said
be.
it.
Yeah.
Amazon is like
SpaceX is the
blue
other billionaire.
something. Yeah, and he was like,
There we go.
Well, maybe I'll be on Mars.
Well, he was
And
like,
it's-
well, now I'm the only billionaire. There's a penis.
it's so
It is,
phallic. It's
yeah.
even got a vein going
Yeah.
around. That's really unfortunate. Did that thing land back down?
Yeah.
It could.
Privatized space travel
think-
is so annoying, but like the rockets landing back down is extremely
The
cool. to
technology
watch.
I
is
think
cool.
the top part is the part that
That's the
landed
capsule, and then they're coming down probably with like a
Ah.
parachute or
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's not the same. So it's classic space travel.
down. Yeah, where you
So-
just
Classic
shoot the
boring-
rocket out.
The rocket flies up. It finishes,
Yeah.
and then
Climaxes,
Yeah,
and then you
climaxes,
float
and
back
it floats
down
back
to Earth.
down.
Yeah, smaller
Yeah.
than you
Yeah.
started out with.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And you need 5 minutes in a
It
Gatorade
takes
before you go
about
back up
15
again.
minutes to get back down to Earth.
Yeah.
That's a refractory
They
period.
reach the peak, and Jeff Bezos is like, anyone want a nice glass of milk?
God.
Jeff Bezos' girlfriend is standing next to him, just being like, "Yeah, well, I didn't get to go to space."
Well-
He's like, I'll get you next time. I
I
promise.
think you could say that Jeff Bezos came back a different man than he left.
It's true.
He sure did.
Yep,
did.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're not ready for that?
Not ready for it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I got more.
I'm sorry. I'm so
Yeah, yeah.
excited for it.
I was just gonna say, it feels like Earth is fucked if all the billionaires are like trying to get out of here as quickly as possible.
They're not even trying to get out of here. They're just going up to the proverbial pool in the sky,
Well,
dipping their toe in
because
it.
they're
going,
practicing. They're practicing, but they're going to be gone. It's going to be like what was
Good,
it,
fuck 'em.
2012 when they got in the arcs that
Yes.
no one knew about.
Yeah, but that Russian guy had a change of heart and threw his kid up.
Yeah, but Jeff Bezos is not going to do
Yeah.
that.
Love 2012. Love John Cusack. Love a little Woody Harrelson.
Yep.
Oh,
He was in that movie. That's
Briefly,
right.
briefly.
Yeah, he was eating those pickles.
While floating in zero gravity, Richard Branson recorded a message for us poor kids stuck back on Earth. He said, quote, "To all you kids down there, I was once a child with a dream looking up at the stars. Now I'm an adult in a spaceship." End quote.
Really,
Just gotta follow
really
your dreams.
great stuff, Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
that
great
was
stuff.
Really
poetic.
awesome shit.
Wow,
Yeah.
did you write that ahead of time? 'Cause
Yeah.
it does not feel right.
That was his Cleveland, this is for you
Yeah.
moment.
And as cheesy as it sounds, it doesn't have anything on the speech that Jeff Bezos gave once he returned back to Earth, where he said, I want to thank every Amazon employee and every Amazon customer because you guys paid for all of this. This is the best day ever.
I want to thank the elderly man in the Midwest we killed in a forklift accident, but then falsified drug use on his record and did not pay a settlement to his family.
See,
If it wasn't for
think.
your death,
Yeah.
none of this would have been possible.
I thought that was parody.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was real. Like, I want
Yeah.
to thank the Amazon. You paid for this. Like,
Everybody
you,
likes
it. Oh, yeah.
paid
You
for
shit in a
this.
bag and pissed in a bottle
Yeah.
so I could
Yeah.
do it in
well,
space.
the bottled piss was what fuels the rocket to go up there because he cut the cost.
That's
It's
why
the
it was.
fuel.
That's why it was shaped
So,
like
yeah,
a dick.
Yeah, and it was so much more affordable.
And the worst part about all of this is that he did it in this stupid fucking hat. Can we show this fucking hat, please?
We got there.
We got there eventually.
See, yeah.
Where are you, Jeff?
You
Come on.
We got into orbit.
Come on, Cowboy
Show me
Jeff.
that.
Who knew that we sent a Buzz Lightyear and we got a Woody back?
Jesus Christ. There we go.
Oh, God. Makes me want to throw
Now
up.
this. Sorry.
Is this what it takes to be successful?
Thank you for being a friend.
Is that what he was wearing on the way up?
No. Whoa. Oh, I don't know.
No, I think
I
he put
don't
it on
think
after
so.
he got back.
Yeah.
I mean, I would hope not, because that's going to do nothing
Yeah.
for a concussion. But I just,
the footage,
my mind,
he's-
I'd love to see him with that ongoing yippee-ki-yay.
Do you think this is the key to success? To look
Well,
like
What,
this?
being Jeff Bezos?
I don't
Yeah.
think it would hurt to have a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
You guys think this is going to make our show better?
Okay, there we go.
There.
Yeah, see?
There you go.
Oh, look at that.
It fits
Yeah.
you perfectly.
No, it's kind of fucked up. Mondo just put on a hat.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
I got that off Amazon. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
You sent him to space
Yes.
with
Listen.
this hat.
I just want to thank all of the Funhaus employees and all of the Funhaus watchers for letting me get this cowboy hat. You paid for this. You made this happen. And I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Your hat is the same color as the hoodie you're wearing, at least on screen. So I think it's funny the idea of a hoodie where the hoodie
Oh,
is a cowboy
is a
hat. Yeah, and
Yes.
it just comes up
Wait.
on top.
That's actually fire. I know someone who would make that.
Yeah, hit me up, Lil Nas X. I got to get a feature placement.
I know
sick.
someone who would design that.
All right.
It's just crazy that like millions and millions of people impulse buying clothes hangers and ice cube trays sent a man to the outer reaches
Yeah.
of our atmosphere.
Yeah. Oh, God.
just because you wanted to.
If you throw enough human life at anything, you can do it. You can do anything.
Yeah. Thanks for thinking
Uh,
one day shipping, all you folks out
Now
there.
see what
Also-
happens is they have a ring camera on the outside of the ship, and it's like that thing. It's like, Jeff, Mark, your brother is outside the ship. How can that be possible? He's right here next to me. And they're like, I don't know, but I see it on the ring screen, only from Amazon.
I feel like
I
they,
love this horror movie that you've made to promote The Ring.
I feel like they wasted a good like commercial opportunity to be like, Alexa, go to space or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Come on, I'm just thinking.
They should have delivered
Alexa.
a package to the fucking moon or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that fucking Tesla convertible is out there somewhere.
I was
They almost
so
crashed into
hoping.
it.
I was so hoping that it would just fucking crashed into the goddamn rocket.
Elon! He
Yeah.
screamed as they burned to the atmosphere.
The ship is taking off, and then you cut to like this, very darkened car, and you just hear like, activate, and it goes. And it's a Tesla, so that has to be just that's just a wave file.
Yeah. I mean, you talk about him turning it into a commercial thing in space. As soon as he came back down, then he was like, "Oh, we just got to build factories up there."
Oh
In
yeah,
the
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's got
He-
some big plans for
Yeah.
all that space.
For
Oh
moon.
man,
He
space is
brought
amazing. Let's
back-
ruin it.
What's the benefit of a factory in space?
He brought back. So here's what he says.
Yeah.
He said, "Quote: We need to take all we need to take all heavy industry, all pollutant industry, and move it into space and keep Earth as this beautiful gem of a planet that it is." Which is big words about saving the planet from a man who lets people shit in bags and piss in bottles, doesn't pay taxes, and
Well,
fucks the Earth
They've
up.
got an all-electric fleet that they do encourage people to drive dangerously and to meet, deadlines. So I think he's actually really a good guy.
I guess you're right in that he is trying to save the Earth and not any of the people on it, but the Earth itself.
See, this is the moment the aliens say, "All right, listen, we let you fuck your planet."
Hold on. If you're gonna do alien space talk,
Oh,
you gotta wear the hat.
you say,
Oh wow!
Oh God, it looks
This
really
is
good on you.
ultimate John. This is your final four.
This is very
You
not North
realize how
Carolina.
good it was
my
gonna look on
gosh.
you.
I rock it.
It also fits on your head perfectly.
Yeah.
Wow, this is made
Might
for
be-
you.
I'm surprised it went over the man bun like that. All
Yeah,
right.
it's
Hey.
perfect, and it nestles perfectly.
Yeah,
It's
did I
just
hear
above your eyebrows.
Did I hear like a tumbleweed roll across the ground?
I just need
I
some straw in my mouth.
Yeah,
feel
did you just
really
come back
bad.
from space?
Yeah, you put
Right?
your
Why do
head
you feel
back on.
bad?
You hide now.
Oh, here you go. Here you go,
You
Mondo.
feel bad that it didn't immediately look like it would.
You got to grow
Folds
into these
back to
hats. That's the thing. You got to grow into these hats.
Yeah.
I have like what, a 13-year head start on you. You'll get there. No, I just feel like this is the moment where the aliens are like, listen, we let you fuck Earth up, but we can't let you pollute space.
Yeah.
Like this is where we're now going to come back and really just like take over.
Yeah,
Cut
you
that
have
shit out.
broken convention,
Yeah.
Zorf 8. It just seems so pig-headed and stupid, and it's like, clearly there was a point 100 or 200 years ago where it was like, well, here, we got all this shit in our streets. let's just put it in our lakes and rivers.
Yeah.
We can
Outside, out of
keep
mind.
London beautiful, and we just put all the shit in the water, and it'll
'cause
take it
water
away.
cleans it.
And now we have a trash pile the size of like Michigan or Texas or something, and it's just like we gotta figure out a different way that doesn't net so much trash, rather than just find new closets to open and stuff things into.
Yeah. Also, the idea that he came up with is literally an episode of Futurama. Like it is, they sent the trash into space and then it came back and started coming back for Earth. Like it.
I like.
Why can't we drop it in a volcano? Like we're really.
Gonna say I like Blade Runner.
I was gonna say Blade Runner 2049 when they turned San Diego into a dumpster.
Too late. I'm just kidding.
I'm with putting trash in volcanoes. Nothing can go wrong with that.
I feel
You're
like
gonna piss off a volcano sun god.
you're gonna go to like Yellowstone and find an opening to the super volcano and drop
it in
like
there,
an empty
yeah.
bushes,
McDonald's
baked beans,
wrapper.
yeah,
Yeah.
McDonald's wrapper, and then someone is gonna be in like fucking Indonesia and it'll just be like, oh no.
I mean, have you seen? There's
I
like,
really think we're ignoring the sun god
Yeah.
thing here. That guy used to get fucking virgins thrown down there.
Yeah.
Now he's getting your fucking trash thrown.
Yeah.
Richard Branson down
He
there.
should be lucky to get some Chipotle.
Fuck the sun god.
Have you seen that video of like folks? I think like scientists throwing like a jug of water, like a barrel of water into a volcano, and then like it plops in there, and then over the course of like 10 minutes, starts turning into a giant exploding nightmare.
And that's cool.
I figured out a way to put it out.
that's like on a grand scale the fucking baking soda volcano that we all made as a child.
Yeah, I'm sure the trash will be great.
Pollution, by the way, pollution on Earth. This is a story within a story coming into us from Argentina. Argentina. There has been pollution in a lagoon in Argentina so bad that it's actually turned the lagoon bright fucking pink. And I have a picture of it right there.
A pink legume.
Look at that. That's water. Here, I got another picture of
That
it.
could have been a volcano, but instead it is water.
Yeah, that's Pepto.
Look at that.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
so concentrated. It's this.
And it's got hair on the side.
This
Visual
really, like,
listeners,
flat-
audio listeners, we were looking at a purple lake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
like
like-
that you called it hair like we're looking at fucking Grimace's asshole.
This does look like one of the. I might have talked about this on the podcast. My mom's a nurse, so she would have just like these magazines with the most awful skin conditions delivered to the house,
God.
and just leave them around bathroom, kitchen counter, dining room table.
Yeah, where you want to read them.
Hey, listen, anywhere.
Yeah.
And it looks kind of like this up close, like it's a pustule.
Yeah.
Just look at that. That is really, that is just a fucking lake of Pepto-Bismol.
So why is it pink again? What turned it pink?
Sulfate sodium or sodium
Say
sulfate?
no more, yeah.
Oh, so they're
Yeah.
dumping.
Yeah,
Because I was
yeah.
like, who walks all the way there? This is surrounded by jungle. Who walks all the way there to throw, a magazine away?
They said that. They said that. I'm sorry. I just like that idea of like the magazines is what did it.
Yeah, it's like
it was
all the ink.
Yeah, they're fucking pouring. I'm not making fun. I mean, I guess
They're
I
throwing
am.
East Bay magazines in there.
They're pouring like gallons and gallons of chemicals from dozens and dozens of trucks, and your brain just went like, I bet it's like a couple McDonald's wraps.
Yeah. I like to
Again,
think
I'm
of pollution is
sorry.
very simple.
No, I like
yeah.
it. It's sodium sulfate, I believe, is what it was, which is a chemical that they use to clean off prawns before they ship them out.
Oh.
And so these companies are sending dozens of trucks a day to dump it in the lagoon. And it's not like they're doing it illegally. The government is the one who told them where to go
To do.
dump it.
They know best.
Yeah.
They should just take it to space.
Yeah.
They should just take it to space.
Taking their sodium sulfate or whatever to treat prawns to space is actually the like bigger scale version of walking from your home with the magazine to dump it in the lake. It's the same way. I gotta go all the way to the lagoon to throw out this fucking.
Oh no, we turned the moon pink.
It's like the bathtub from Cat in the Hat. It's just like, you keep putting the ring from the tub on different things.
I love that idea of pink moon because you're gonna piss off conservatives. They turned the moon gay.
Something in the water turned into the lagoons pink.
See, I look so forward to just the giant, like meteor size trash pile flying through space.
Yeah.
To the point where like it looks like the International Space System just going by, and you get your kids together and you just say, hey, look at it. It's the trash pile. What would we call it? The trash moon? Trash moon.
Trash.
I have an idea on what to call the trash pile. We call it Jeff Bezos.
Hey.
Whoa.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
Give me my
actually,
fucking
Yeah,
hat
be
back.
careful. You earn this hat
He
back.
loves this podcast. He's
Oh,
a
he
really
does?
big fan.
Jeff, I know you listen to this show. You're a
Uh,
big Funhaus fan.
We're so sorry, Jeff. Trash moon sounds like some impenetrable astrology thing that's said around me, and I go, yeah. Like
It is
when
a
someone's
trash moon
like,
phase.
oh yeah, well she's a Sagittarius, and I go, yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, my trash moon sign.
I have the trash moon with a Jeff Bezos rising.
Steve Ballmer's next. He can take trash to space. He's got to be next.
He's got it. Oh, did we talk about Jeff's like alpha brother?
Mark?
Mark.
Mark
Of course his name
Bezos?
is
Oh my
Mark.
Mark.
Yeah.
My
Mark
boys,
Bezos?
Mark and Jeff.
Yeah, make sure you find a picture of them right next to each other.
Oh, yeah.
because
You
the-
got to find a picture of them. Hold on.
Smoke show.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's us.
Oh, my computer doesn't want to load it. So you can see, oh, they're figuring it out.
So you can see a resemblance.
There is a resemblance.
Yeah,
I'm going to try to
bald.
find while they're figuring this out. I'm
Is
gonna try
Mark
to find
younger?
I have. No
I get
clue.
younger
It
brother
doesn't
vibes
matter.
from him, but like
Yeah.
the younger brother that's like all-star on the football team
Yeah.
and like really
My
well
younger
liked.
brother. That's what that situation is like.
Yeah, your younger brother's like a bro.
Yeah,
like,
he's a
like
bro.
this like
In all the ways.
cut
In all the
bro,
right
yeah.
ways.
all the right way. Hey, shouts out
Yeah.
Shout out to Bradley Fullerton.
your brother's name is Bradley.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Your
Wow.
brother
Does he go by
fucks
Brad
so
or just
hard.
Bradley?
Brad. Yeah.
Oh, that's tight.
I got a picture of the Bezos brothers up
Let's see 'em.
if we can show this.
I just see Mark.
There we go.
Wow.
Look at that.
He's so
Oh
much
my
bigger
God.
than Jeff.
Yeah.
That's his actual size.
For people listening, only like Mark is a police sketch of Jeff Bezos. That's what it looked like.
No, he's like a Tumblr drawing of Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos is like somebody tried to make Mark out of clay.
Mark Bezos looks like if Paul Walker and Vin Diesel got into the teleporter from The Fly.
And Mark Strong came out.
Mark
And Mark
Bezos
Strong
looks like
came
the
out.
Mark
back of
Strong
Jeff
was
Bezos'
the fly
legs.
that flew in the middle of the transformation.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but he took his handsome brother because he was like, see, I'm just like you. I have a brother who's a firefighter.
A volunteer firefighter and who fucks so much.
It's
God,
just
there was
like-
also that other dude who's supposed to go who paid $28 million for his ticket and then was like, prior
I'm busy.
engagement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
can't go.
Too
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah, that's why that other kid got put on.
Yeah, that young boy.
So a man paid $28 million to take a flight on Jeff Bezos' big old dick rocket.
Yeah.
to
That was
say
like a-
to say he went to space.
To say he went to space, to post it on the gram, and then he said he had to cancel his spot because of I believe the quote was a prior engagement. That was the reason he gave.
I would like to know where is more important than space.
He was probably fucking Jeff Bezos' girlfriend.
Oh, God.
Jeff, I'm the one who gave her space herpes.
He was like, "Oh, Jeff's really going to get on the ship." I thought he was bullshitting. All right, well,
Oh,
he got
shit, I got
back out. Yeah.
He's getting on the ship, and then he sees a text from her, and it's a picture, and then it folds out like an old
Playboy?
Playboy.
Yeah.
He turns his
Like a
phone
centerfold.
sideways, and another phone flips down, and he goes, "Hachi machi, I got a prior engagement," and he like puts his cowboy hat up,
And his
down.
eyes go.
Yes,
Always billionaires got fucking cowboy hats. What is happening?
Yeah, I like to imagine in my head canon that guy fucked Jeff Bezos' girlfriend in the cowboy hat and then came to Jeff Bezos' landing and was like, here you go,
There you
bud.
go, yeah.
Wear this.
You're gonna love
You
it.
look great. You look great.
I'll say this much: better space than Little St. James, right? Right? I mean,
Right.
you know,
All right, there's the cowboy hat.
Yeah, I know. You have the conch now.
no,
Yeah.
I don't look as good in it. Makes my bangs flare out. I
You look like a fucking tour guide at an Australian theme park.
I have to have my hair down because then I look like a horse girl.
I'm
worse.
gonna get a picture of that hat before before I leave. today.
Absolutely. We're getting a full video of it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's
Hey,
actually
can we
many pictures.
pull those screens.
Also, just in case you guys were wondering, there
That
were
was.
a bit of fun consequences for the space billionaires who are trying to parade themselves as astronauts. The Federal Aviation Administration stepped in and changed the official definition of the term astronaut to mean, quote, a person or crew that contributes to public safety or human spaceflight safety. And both Jeff Bezos and Richard Branson failed to reach that mark during their recent flights and have had the title of astronaut stripped away from
That's
them.
petty.
Okay.
That's the type of petty
down
you
with
like,
that.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
I'm down
I
with
like
that.
that.
the
I
type
like
of-
that a lot.
Very good.
That's valid. I'm totally down
The
with that.
changing of the definition is so good because
Yeah.
that's them going, you didn't do fucking
Yeah.
anything.
I mean, they're
Yeah,
just
for real.
passengers.
Yeah.
They're just passengers.
they didn't even fly it. Yeah, you're right. Holy shit.
Like astronauts, that's their career
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
preparing to that and then like actually getting themselves into space. Sounds horribly complicated and terrifying.
Imagine
like-
if I took a ride in your car and
Yeah.
I took a video of me in the passenger seat of your car.
This is
and I was
happening.
like, I was a
Jacob.
kid with a dream, looking up at the gas meter, and now I'm an adult in a car.
Now I'm an adult in a car headed to Long Beach.
Yep.
Wow.
to fuck
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos' girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's what comes with that's what comes with the 28 minutes. And I don't think it's ever going to go down because Amazon Prime has only ever gone up.
Who's in charge of the definite what administration did this?
It's not NASA.
The federal
Oh, okay.
FAA?
the FAA, yeah.
I didn't know that they had jurisdiction over space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Though they don't, but they have jurisdiction over the dictionary.
I was say I thought Webster was in charge of that, but all right.
I like that, like some what the fuck is his name? Chris Webber, some astronaut.
Yeah.
Texted someone and was like, "Can we do anything
Can
about
we
this?
can we really
Can we
on.
can we change this at all?" Like,
I've been being an astronaut for.
I like to say
You-
Chris
you know
Webber
some
because now I'm
nerd was
thinking of
like
actual
hit-
Chris Webber.
was that right?
No, well, Chris Webber's the basketball player.
Yes.
Oh,
Hall of
fuck.
Famer,
Yeah.
soon to be.
Wait, who
How do you
did
know the Weber's dictionary?
the Weber's dictionary?
Yep.
We have a very large Webster's dictionary.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
Weber's dictionary defines space as not the basketball court.
Yep.
Oh, his name is Chris Astronaut. No, it's definitely not Weber. I was just thinking of the NBA player. It is Chris Hadfield.
Yeah, Chris had
Not even close.
He has great videos of him doing stuff.
What was that
I didn't meet Jeff
astronaut?
Bezos
Alan
once.
Iverson?
You said what?
Nothing. I just said a different. Yeah.
I thought you were like going towards practice.
You talk about that really is with this whole space thing. It's like
You talking
about
practice?
You're not. This is not a game.
Yeah. Practice.
You're not talking about going to space.
Yeah.
You're talking about practice.
Practice. You're talking about breaking the higher reaches of the atmosphere. This is squeezing my head.
There.
Yeah,
You-
put it on.
Oh, me? Is it my
Yeah.
turn in the
It's
hat?
your turn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Say something spaceman-y.
Those are the forward stabilizers.
This is our pilot.
You know who
Spaceman.
that
Yeah,
was?
you also look
Yeah.
like you could play the character spaceman.
Yeah, do I look like Rick Oley, pilot of Queen Amidala's J-Type 327 Nubian?
We should move on.
Yeah.
What? I have so much more to say.
Also,
No, you need to learn your lesson. We can't just sit every time Star Wars is brought up and completely change.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
No.
Additionally-
this is a bit. I want to make sure people know that I would never want to stop Jacob
No.
from talking about his passion.
It can't be stopped.
Additionally, a representative from Oregon has put forth what he calls the space tax. And it basically states if you're going to space for any other reason or for any reason other than scientific exploration, get ready to pay a hefty fucking tax. And the first two applicable candidates for the space tax are our billionaire boys, Jeff and Richard.
Yeah, that's
oh,
gonna
and the
work.
Trade
Yeah.
Federation.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
That's why they're protests. That's the thing.
Don't call them protesters.
All right, I'm not taking any sides here.
I do hate space cops, though.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the fucking the Deus. What's the game series?
Deus Ex Machina?
Yeah, Deus Ex Machina. They did a marketing campaign for one of the recent games, which was
Deus
augmented
Ex.
people.
Deus Ex. That's what it is.
Deus Ex, yeah.
not
Augmented is they have like robot limbs, and the campaign that they actually put out to sell the game was Aug Lives Matter.
Oh,
And it was like, ooh,
no one take
boy.
the hat off. No one gets to wear the
No one
hat.
wears
anymore.
the hat
Hats off
now.
right now.
We have
are shamed.
defunded the
Yeah.
sheriff in this town.
Why are there never people in the room for moments like this? It just says, you know what? Nah, man.
I feel like that's a bad idea, and they were like, "Let's do it. Let's just
Yeah.
go for it."
Oh my
That's
God.
real funny. Let's put that in.
Oh my god, just like real bad, real bad. I'm gonna
Ugh.
double check my facts here, but I remember that happening.
Yeah, I have a vague memory of that.
Well, while we double check our facts, we are going to help pay for our legal defense against Jeff Bezos by hearing a couple words from our sponsors.
Oh, they said it was an unfortunate coincidence. Sorry, Deus
Oh.
Ex. They didn't know.
It was a whoopsie.
We didn't Google it once.
Yeah, you still don't get to wear the hat.
MeUndies knows that when you're truly comfortable, you get that slam dunk kind of feeling. Kind of like their new collab. We've got 4 words for you. Y'all ready to jam? That's right. MeUndies and Space Jam are bringing you new undies. I just got a pair of MeUndies the other day, and oh boy, do I love them. I did not realize how much I hate boxers until I put these bad boys on, and I'm never going back. And MeUndies' new Space Jam print features Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and other iconic characters who are all tuned up and ready for a rematch. MeUndies are made from micromodal fabric. They're ridiculously soft, not to mention breathable, light, and impossibly cozy. Check out their new Space Jam collection in the softest undies, socks, bralettes, dog hoodies, and loungewear available in sizes extra small through 4XL. Here's your chance, do your dance, to score the new collection before the clock runs out. And MeUndies has an offer to help you get your mitts on that Space Jam print before it sells out. 15% off plus free shipping for any first-time purchasers. To get that 15% off free shipping and a 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/dude. That's MeUndies.com/DUDE for 15% off free shipping and a 100% satisfaction guarantee. MeUndies. All other underwear is stupid.
Who wouldn't rather game with friends? Whether it's to hype each other up or throw shade or a little bit of both. Well, there's no better digital spot to gather with friends than the paradise of your own personal oasis on Omen Gaming Hub. Oasis is the free, easy-to-use add-on that lets you create a virtual room for you and up to 15 of your friends to share private games, watch parties, and hang. But look, Oasis isn't just any virtual room. It's got seamless audio quality, it's got low latency 720p and 30 FPS screen sharing. Oasis is a paradise where you can stop worrying about technical difficulties and get to playing. And because Oasis lets you use voice or text chat while you share your screen or play along with someone else's, it's a great way to hang out with your friends when you can't really hang out. Make sure you have Omen Gaming Hub installed and then get the Oasis add-on to make all your streams come true. Play together, watch together, chat together, stream together, all with Oasis by Omen. Go to bit.ly/OasisFHP to download Oasis on the Omen Gaming Hub and try out the beta today.
Camp is in session. This episode of the Funhaus podcast is brought to you by Camp Betrayal, a new horror comedy themed reality competition for Rooster Teeth First. And guess who's in it? Me, little old Charlotte. In Camp Betrayal, 12 contestants pulled from around the Rooster Teeth family, such as Funhaus, compete for their lives by completing challenges for their evil host, the Babador. In each episode, contestants are randomly chosen to lie, backstab, and sabotage the team's chance at success. But can they keep their role a secret, and can they survive elimination? I got to go down and shoot this a few months ago. It was a few overnights, and I had the time of my life. It was such a good time. It was so fun, and I was so glad to go. And I've got some pretty funny one-liners in the show so far. So find out who's a team player and who's a betrayer every Tuesday on Rooster Teeth. Episode 1 is available for free now, and that's Camp Betrayal every Tuesday on Rooster Teeth.
Okay, welcome back to the Funhaus podcast.
So anyway, Queen Amidala's Chapter 7 Nubian.
God. Did you want to continue the story you were telling?
No, I thought it was funny. It wasn't for the podcast.
Oh,
No, you're okay. It's
Yeah.
just I just got a dump truck and I broke an IKEA chair. So I am beefing with Sweden.
yeah.
I got a Swede beef.
So does that mean I got a beef with Sweden now?
The enemy of your enemy is your friend, so you have to go to Sweden.
I
Okay.
can go for some Sweden
But-
beef. The meatballs.
Ooh, yeah. Does that
Ooh,
tickle
yeah.
your lingonberries?
I'm gonna go fuck up an IKEA.
I didn't know I live closest to the Burbank IKEA. I didn't realize it was the biggest one in the U.S.
Yeah.
in
it
North
was.
America.
It's a whole.
in North America. That's right.
I had an early date there. Does it surprise you that the relationship didn't work out?
He's still in there.
Like, look, this could
What
be
was
our
the-
room.
I left
What
them.
was the
Yeah.
date? Were you guys walking around shopping for something?
I needed furniture.
Wait. I can't laugh at Charlotte because I too took a date to IKEA.
What?
Oh,
Well, because I needed to shop for furniture too.
Okay, see,
Yeah.
John gets
You
it.
don't do it on a date.
Well,
But we did.
Yeah.
How many folks are y'all killing with one stone?
Hey, do you want to? Hey, I know this
I am
is
throwing a trebuchet into
Yes,
a flock
yes.
of geese.
Jacob.
Yes.
I know this is very forward of me, but
Yes, it is.
Do you mind if I take you out to a laundromat? I got some stinky fucking boxes.
No, it's not like
No,
it's
it's the
not
same
like
laundromat.
that.
It's the
It's
same
not
fucking
like-
logic.
You're seeing my future room. That's a
does
privilege.
Yeah, thank
You're
you,
going to see the
John.
sheets I bang you on.
Thank you, John. Oh,
Come on now. You're not thinking outside the bun, Mondo.
Yeah. You gotta think outside the bud.
Yeah,
Yes. That's like
that is
listen,
okay. That's
I'm gonna cook you a nice romantic dinner once I complete my Detolf shelf.
Listen, I'm
What
buying
is-
the pots and everything.
We're
there,
making
too.
fun of the Swedish names for furniture. Like, oh, could you
Yeah.
imagine sitting in
Oh
a
my God.
Frankendorf?
I've done that before.
A Blieflorn?
My favorite IKEA furniture name thing that I saw, and I can't even remember what it was for. It just was called Borby. Borby.
Yeah, it's like Dorbus or some
Yeah.
fucked up
Yeah.
bullshit.
I
Oh
am
man,
Borby.
what are you doing,
Hey.
Sweden? And
Hey,
now I'm gonna have
everybody.
all sorts of people in my mentions.
You got
Come
beef?
sit on
You got
me.
beef?
This is gonna be worse than when I was making all those tweets about killing Richard Kind and still get replies all the time to like, this was like when you killed Richard Kind. I'm like, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I made the joke initially. I've brought this upon myself, and now I'm gonna have all these Swedes in my shit.
I like that you set it up like a fucking Family Guy cutaway. This is worse than the time I tried.
This is worse than the time Richard Kind came into the
Giggity.
giggity. Yeah.
What's the Jacob?
Yes.
Are you on board with me that IKEA date bad date? Also, are you guys on board with me that IKEA date bad
No,
date?
I would
'Cause
take
you
somebody today.
You said it was. You said it was a bad
This
date.
is the relationship didn't work.
Listen,
But the concept of taking somebody to an IKEA on a date.
no, that doesn't make it bad because then I've gone on dates to restaurants and they've gone bad. Does that mean restaurant?
Well, you're
dates
not
are
supposed
bad?
That's
to take
not-
the chairs.
That was the problem. I was like,
That's,
hold on, let me
that's
take
not
this
what I'm
little
saying. I'm
centerpiece.
saying the setting for going to an IKEA as like the concept of a date, I feel like is a bad date.
I like it. It's fun. Listen, you go to the movies, you're not talking. You go to dinner, you're not talking.
Do you lead with that? You're like, hey, you want to go to IKEA?
Wait, you can talk.
Is
at
that
dinner.
like
You can definitely talk.
Yeah, with a
about
He's
mouthful
got
of.
so much food.
Oh man, I don't want to do the whole.
You
I
need to bring
don't know if
more
you guys
bread.
saw the tweet about the bread, but
Yeah, what's up with that?
I didn't know that. I don't want to hijack your.
No.
Wait, what are you talking
What
about?
the fuck are you talking
Okay,
about?
this is
talking
good. We should have
about?
talked about this on the podcast.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
even think about it. You should tee this up.
We're on the podcast.
There-
I know.
There was a tweet
Which is
that
like a
was
month
like,
old
"Hey
now.
y'all,
Oh.
I want to see something. Don't you agree it's tacky to eat the bread when it first comes to the table?" And then the following tweet was, "Y'all should wait at least 5 minutes before eating the bread. Otherwise, why didn't you pregame before you came to dinner?"
Yeah,
And-
pregame?
wait. But I want to hear all your takes. But the most, I tweeted it earlier, and I was like, "This is the most unified I've ever seen Twitter in all of my time on Twitter." It was a poll, 300,000 votes, 97.3% no, and like this weird percentage of people
That's
that
not
said.
enough.
It's
Yes,
not enough.
It's not enough. It should be 100%.
Should be unanimous.
But then she was like, it's tacky. And so it became this whole big thing of like, why am I waiting 5 minutes for bread? And then people are like, damn. People are posting pictures like, can't wait 5 minutes to eat this bread.
Yeah, it was a whole thing, and I honestly didn't pay much mind to it at first because I was like, "This is absurd. Who wouldn't eat? This is bait. This is bait, and I will not be taking it." And then as it grew further, I was like, "Who are these motherfuckers that aren't eating the bread? Like the 3%? Oh, they're burning my brownies out there."
I am a reformed piece of shit restaurant goer. I've tried working on myself. I'm the type of guy who used to like we would get the bread basket and I'd be like, "Can we get another one of these?" Like as soon as it touches
As
the
you
fucking
should.
table.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
I'm always that. Like,
Yeah.
I'll eat so much bread at a
Yeah.
restaurant.
I'll
my
eat more
God.
bread
I
than
will-
food.
Yeah, I will ruin the meal for myself eating bread.
We're
And
going
they
to Olive
want you
Garden
to
after
do that.
this?
What's that?
We're going to Olive Garden after this?
Fuck
See, I was
yes.
just about-
Yeah.
You know
Well,
why? Because when you're there, you're
Your
family.
family. I was gonna say though, it's way too salty. I don't love the Olive Garden breadsticks.
I mean, they're not
Then
amazing.
you're not invited.
Now, I'll fuck up some Cheesesteak
Fine,
Factory bread.
I'll just go to Island.
Ooh, yeah.
My man.
They bring you the wheat.
Bro.
They bring you the white.
I have never been to a Cheesecake Factory in my entire life until I dated a white woman.
Really?
Isn't that crazy? White women
Really?
just bring so much shit into your life.
It's the most overwhelming menu you'll ever see in your life.
Yeah,
it's like a
it's
phone
huge.
book.
They have literally
Terrifying.
everything.
I've seen pictures of the place and like the colliding architectural
Yeah.
styles,
Yeah.
and then the book of menu items. It's like a diner, a breakfast place that was near where I used to live that had an entire page of a very thin menu dedicated only to chili.
Yeah.
It looks like our word of the day book.
It's also the darkest restaurant you'll ever eat in. Like,
yeah.
there's like 2 lights in the entire building.
Yeah.
Still better than an IKEA. Just saying. For a
I
date.
could do that because, I want to see your decision-making skills when you've got 600 items to choose from.
I think IKEA is actually kind of fun. You don't go in your
There's
hungry
there's food at IKEA.
unless you're going to get meatballs.
Let me be clear. I'm not saying that IKEA is a bad place to go for a date ever, but for a first date.
I didn't say first.
I didn't say first either.
Okay.
It was
under
I
the
said
assumption-
early.
No, you think I'm like matching with people on Bumble and saying,
Yeah,
yo,
like let's go to IKEA.
where you live?
Do you understand where I was coming from now?
And all the pictures are like really close bottom-up selfies of you in the different room
Yeah.
sets. Or, like,
Meet me at
just
B2
chilling
of
in
the
my-
parking lot.
Just chilling in my kitchen. Love my countertop.
This is why I was so viscerally upset. It's because I thought you guys
First?
were taking
No.
people on a first
Okay.
date.
It was
to an
early.
IKEA.
It was very early. Sorry, I just thought of a different thing. My mind just completely switched onto a different track. Did you see the Zillow listing, like the woman posting the insane selfies in her house?
No.
You should Google that because this kind of went around that a Zillow listing went viral on Twitter of a woman who had half the pictures were taken like shoddily of the house, and the other ones were these just like insane angled selfies of her looking really unpleasantly towards the camera. Like she doesn't seem to be enjoying herself. And then Zillow commented underneath it, "Thank you for flagging this. We'll remove this now." And everyone was like, "Fuck you, Zillow. She's living her damn life. We weren't trying to get this removed." And she's just like, I don't know if you'll find it because it's really specific.
Is it this one?
Yes, that's her. It's like
When you're not
half of the pictures
self-aware.
are of the house, and then the other ones are some of the strangest selfie form you'll ever see.
Oh my god. Okay,
Yeah,
I
can we show
gotta
this?
be serious.
Oh my
They're all like that.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
They're all like, and if they were all selfies of her, it would be one thing. But half of them are
God.
just
Yeah.
pictures of the house on the listing.
But like what? How does this sell? Like, so is this
So-
her with like
Are
her
you fucking
backsplash in the
kidding
let
kitchen?
me explain
and a
to
bread
our
box.
audio listeners. We're
wanna
looking at
get-
2 pictures, one stacked on the other. The bottom is an exterior shot of a house from kind of far away. The top is this woman holding the camera all the way above her head, showing her deeply tired eyes, a bread box, and a small backsplash over a kitchen counter. And you don't see much of a kitchen.
I know
This is IKEA.
I know that we're a little too late for it, but I want a backsplash on her bread box.
Oh,
my
Let me
God.
buy the
Okay.
house.
Try to get in that covered, I see. Try to get in that covered.
The horny hat is
Yeah, that's what it is, though. Welcome to the
This
dude.
feller needs to go to horny jail. I didn't know what a old Western word for jail
Yeah.
would
I
be.
think it's
definitely
jail.
What's the land brig?
I definitely think we could move on, but just
Yeah.
I really quick
I'm
because
glad I
it's-
know about that.
I'm very curious now, just for my own benefit. Worst first date idea or that you've ever been on?
Come back to me because there was a lot of them in 2019.
I can only think of my actual first date, which is to go see the movie 9.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'll say this much about 9. It doesn't super overstay its welcome. It's short enough you
Quick
can
movie.
be like,
It was all right.
that was fine, I guess.
It
Yeah.
was weird.
I went to see a movie with my first girlfriend, and she did bring her friend.
Ooh,
So we all watched Where the Wild Things Are at
Oh.
what? Where the Wild Things go?
where the wild
No,
things
you got it
are.
right the
Spike
first
You got it
Jonze
right
one.
the
Yeah.
first time.
Where them wild things at?
Where the wild women at? Where the wild things at?
I could have sworn I left these wild things here.
This is just as a small aside. My mom can never remember the name of Get Out, Jordan Peele's movie Get Out.
Uh-huh.
She always forgets what it's called, and she just has a tendency to refer to it as "Don't do that."
Yeah.
She
What's
said-
that movie? Don't go.
she says, "I know it's a statement, and I know it's telling me that something's bad. I can never remember what it is. I think it's called Don't do that."
That's so. Our moms should hang out.
Movie titles are great. They're getting shorter and shorter.
What's that
Patty and
Jordan Peele movie? We.
Well, she sent me a
Ma'am?
picture of the poster for Nope, and she said, "See, it's not that
Yeah.
bad."
It's like, okay, let's go to the movies this weekend.
Yeah.
You want to see Pig, Nope, or Old?
Yeah.
Nope. Old pig.
Yep.
All right.
Babe?
The worst first date I ever been on was I went to a fucking laser tag place.
Oh,
with a
cool.
girl. She
That sounds awesome.
suggested the laser tag, and I found out that she had like one of these memberships that you pay for monthly, and then
Oh,
you get
wow.
a certain allotment of laser tag, and she took it very seriously.
Oh.
And I'm not the best laser tag player, and she got insanely upset with me for being a hindrance to her and her team's overall score.
The idea
Way
of
to go.
having a membership
Yeah.
is insane.
Well,
Like,
another benefit of the membership is that it records your scores for you. So I was actually bringing down her overall score.
Ruining her KD.
Yeah. We didn't, and then we did not have a second date.
I mean,
No.
it would have been at the laser tag place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only place she's going to be going.
Worst part about the story, not having a second date wasn't my idea.
Well,
I was so bad at laser tag, I lost the interest
you
of a
should
woman.
have known
Oh.
when you saw that picture on her profile where she had that sign behind her that said "Eat, Pray, Tag."
Actually, this was her profile picture on Tinder.
Oh, right.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
zoom out from the
Yep.
crop, she's got a rifle.
He was like,
A
that
laser
bread
rifle.
box. I gotta get in that
Yeah.
bread box.
I'm sorry. I've got to type.
Wait, did you?
I mean, the
Yeah.
Funhaus fans know the main story I told with the whole wheelchair thing. You guys can go
I
back
do
and find it. I don't know if I say that one or a completely different one. Pretty much, the girl didn't tell me she was in a wheelchair. She had just like we had like conversations for like weeks. Plenty of time, like tell me she was in a wheelchair. It's not like I have conversations about stairs every day or just
Sure.
things you can do when your
I think
legs,
I see
you
where
know.
this is going.
And so, like 5 minutes before, like I was getting ready to meet her, she was like, "Oh, by the way, I'm in a wheelchair," and this is like. And so it became this big thing because like it wasn't because she was in the wheelchair, it's because she lied and just kind of withheld that from me. And I was also like 24, and I was just very immature and stupid.
There's a lot of times
Sure.
I've matched with people and then I don't tell them I'm brown.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's
I just
the
have
hard
like
one.
really highly saturated
Yes.
photos of myself.
I thought you were going to tell me that you had picked a place out already, which does happen in the Curb Your Enthusiasm episode.
Well,
And-
that's the thing. I did pick a restaurant. Now, granted, again, I don't think about the accessibility of places. I do now, but
yeah,
back then I
no.
didn't.
Once you start to like look around, you're like, wow, this place is awful to navigate for anyone except the most able-bodied
Yep.
person.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the like Second City Hollywood,
Mm-hmm.
which is it's not like Second City Chicago,
No.
and it is very much not accessible. It is not ADA compliant in any way.
Flip side, you ever notice how easy it is to get into an Outback? It's almost like they want you to get in there.
Well, how else are you going to experience a blooming onion?
I did do a blind date once, and I met the girl, like, "Hey, how you doing, John? Pleasure to meet you." And I'm there for like 30 minutes, and then I realized I was at the wrong place. I was in college, and she just let me in, and we were just talking
What?
for a while. And then I mentioned our friend's name who had set it up, and she was like, "I don't know who that is." And I was like, "You don't know such and such?" And I was like, "Wait a minute." And this is like, it's like 2005, so it wasn't like, "Oh, let me pull out my phone and show you a picture." And
Yeah.
it was like, so you just let a stranger in your place
Gosh, she
to
just
talk to you.
accommodated you.
I mean,
all
yeah,
right,
but then
let's
it
hang
got
out.
real awkward afterwards, and she was trying to find a way to like get out of it. And she was like, "I have to go pick a friend up from the airport." And I'm like, "It's 9:00, and
Yeah.
the airport's an hour and a half." But, all right, sure, yeah, go ahead.
John, while we have you here, I know it's kind of a sloppy transition.
This is
but
great.
One of the reasons that we had you on is we wanted to talk about something that you.
Hat on.
Yeah, there you go. Ooh, there we go. Something that you do for the channel that not very many people can do. You make very horny music.
Oh,
for
cool.
it.
Yeah, that's the, I bet
John.
you get a lot of first dates because of how sexually charged your music
Oh
is.
yeah.
And
Look at this
we
Funhouse
don't
video.
we don't mean sexually charged in a negative way.
No.
We've talked about this off air before. Your music sounds like it's gonna give me like a full rub down.
That's what I
It's
want.
with like scented
Yeah.
baby.
I want-
I feel like I'm gonna get pregnant.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want smooth harmonies just to take over. I want people to be like, "Hell on, girl, let me put on that Funhouse video."
Yeah.
It's
Your melodies make me come, dude.
It's so
Nice.
good.
That's what I want.
remember like it's very
Mission
targeted. No, it's just
accomplished.
in Mondo. Yeah, you're sitting in the stew and you're like,
Yeah.
this is gonna
That's what I
just-
call my pants when I put
Mondo's
on a
gonna-
John Holland.
This is going to
blow.
get Mondo really
This is like
going.
putting a gallon of water in a volcano.
It's like taking a selfie with a bread box.
You do make music for the channel a whole bunch, and I don't know if you've gotten many opportunities to talk about it.
No, just and people bring them up in comments or woo-woo, like I'll say something. That's kind of like the only thing that people directed me as far as comments go. So I appreciate it because it's a lot of fun. It's just a different change in what we typically do with like just our photoshops and timing. And like I've always done music stuff for other things. I did a lot of comedy music. That was actually probably how I ended up in Hollywood because I had a song that went viral like a very long time ago. And so it's just always, I love doing it.
What was it called?
It was actually called Gotta Be the Dick. It was me and two of my friends,
Very
and we
on
just
brand,
did it
yeah.
a cappella. And the shit just took off. It's like 2007. And yeah, that's every now and then it pops up on the internet again. I'm just like, oh, there's that
Primo,
thing.
Untapped primordial soup.
Oh, yes.
When was the first time that you made like a sort of a musical gag for Funhaus or for Rooster Teeth in general?
It was one of the GTAs, and it was Lawrence saying something about having sex with a car.
Sick.
And then I cut away to this screen of like things you can have sex with. And like,
It's a lot of things.
yeah, it is a lot of things. And like Lamborghini was like the fifth thing, but I listed 4 other things. But like in the background, there's just like, let's have sex with a car too.
Are you
This other
okay?
song.
This is my question: Is to make the list, do you have to be able to penetrate it, be penetrated by it, or both?
I think just an
Ooh.
intimate connection.
Yeah.
Right? People
Oh,
marry
yeah.
amusement park rides.
Yeah. Just a connection.
Do that.
I was,
Do
yeah.
Pennsylvania woman married 1001 Knocked.
I sang at her wedding.
I had a stint with
It was
Thunder
a
Mountain.
beautiful affair.
Lovely ceremony.
Bride got a little drunk and killed like 12 or 13 people.
So you, I mostly asked because like before coming to Funhaus, I would make music, but like serious, non-jokey music. But I've always kind of flirted with it, making the stuff. And then I saw all the stuff that you had made. And I loved all of them. 1, because they're funny, but 2, because they're just actually very good.
Thank you.
And so it's been inspiring me to sort of like make more stuff. I made Honey for Pony.
I liked it.
It was
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I liked it.
That means a lot. But yeah, I've loved everything that you've done musically, and especially the Woo Woo episode that you did.
Oh, I mean, shout out to
time for
Ryan just for having such a
Yeah,
great
it's
idea.
insanity.
Like, I can't wait to do another one with them. But like, that was all his brainchild.
There's
You
so many
guys-
untapped genres out there still.
Yeah, for real. And you two are the perfect collaborative team because you're both very good at what you do, but coming from completely different directions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like, it really is like
The
a super group made up of 2 people.
Yeah.
there is this one comment a long time ago. I think it was like one of the first videos I ever was in with Ryan, and I'm sitting next to him, and someone pointed out like the contrast between John and Ryan sitting next to each other is so wild and crazy, but they have so much shit in common. And like, because visually, I guess you don't think we're gonna have much, but then we just have a great old time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, even on Slack when we're just like passing ideas back and forth, I'm like, yeah, this is great.
Because I've never thought about it, but Ryan's music is equally horny, just in a very different
More
direction.
frantic.
Yeah.
It's kind of like zoo animals.
Yes. Your music's gonna get my needs met. Ryan's music is gonna flop around on top of me for 30 minutes.
Repopulate like a country.
Oh yeah.
That's
It's
Ryan's
rabbit
music
sex
is
music.
after the bomb. Yours is in the last minutes of life. It's just like, listen, it's just me, you, and this
Yeah.
bomb coming
Yeah.
in 6 minutes. So
And this bomb
It's
bag.
IKEA.
yeah,
Oh my god.
me and you.
But truth be told, John Smith the first music thing that I saw was when John Smith took like a gasp or something like Bruce had did in the
Oh,
video
right,
and turned
right,
it into
right.
this whole thing. I
was
was
like
like,
the
oh,
Wii
okay, so we have like that type of free range and freedom to be creative. And I was like, cool, doing the car fucking thing. And then after
Yeah.
that, I think it was Right to Dick in a Blender, but I feel like there was something before that.
Yeah, classic.
Dick in a
That's-
blender.
That's
There
a
was something
favorite.
before that.
Funhouse favorite, that is.
A lot of
know.
People still
musical
ask for the
talent
full
here.
version.
They do, and I'm like, I can't. Like that's all I recorded,
Yeah.
and like because that was something I pulled from. So there's 2 ways I'll make the music myself, or if I don't have time, I'll go to the music library. We have a really great one. Shout out to APM Music, and like I just saw that song, I liked the way that it went, and just boom, just did that. But that shit, lost my train of thought. What did you ask me, Jacob?
Dick in a blender.
Oh yeah,
People ask for the
yeah.
full
I
thing
don't
still.
finish because like it's a music library song. It's already licensed, like
Right.
so.
Yeah.
You guys just get that 25 seconds.
I have a ton of instrumentals and beats.
I know I gotta tap you for that because
Yeah.
that was always the big thing when we were in office was how much time do I have and what day of the week was. So the more effort I put into it was the key to knowing like I did this on a Friday because then
Yeah.
I have the whole weekend to like obsess over it versus if like oh shit I got to get this video done by Wednesday and it's Monday then it'd be something like super quick and kind of janky.
You messaged me when we were preparing for the RTX panel and said, "How fast can you write? I need you to write 16 bars about going to the bathroom."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, man, no problem."
Yeah.
How much was it? Like 2 hours later when I sent you?
I was like, how quick are you? And you were like, very fast. What do you need? And I was like, just do something on this and get it back to me because I was trying to get it to Ryan.
I've never found it so easy to write lyrics than when they're supposed to be funny.
Yep.
Like they just they poured out of me, like the diarrhea that I sang
Yeah.
about.
It was so good. The fucking it was maddening. So for anyone who's unaware, we did our RTX panel, and Ryan asked for an intermission song, and you guys went fucking off on it. Like,
Thank you.
You played it for me for an entire weekend.
Yeah.
Like every time we hung out, you're like, check this shit out, and it was really fucking good. Like all the bars and your intro and all the things put on top of it was so frustratingly good. And I was like, why
Source
the
of
fuck are they
contention.
so talented?
More beef.
Yeah, more
coming up
fucking beef.
between
Me
you
and
trying-
Ryan.
Yeah, you and Ryan.
Yeah, fuck you, Ryan.
There you go.
It is.
No, Ryan had to cut down
Yeah.
the track to fit it into the RTX panel, and he cut out a majority of my verse.
Yeah. The clips version, you just come in like real hard, like Post Malone. I was like, oh, that's abrupt.
Yeah, it comes. He cut out all of the intro stuff, so like I kind of like ease into it, and it like tells a story. But like Ryan's version, it goes from John to me just being like, "I shit my pants," and then it goes back to John. And somebody took that version and released it on the Funhaus Clips, the YouTube page. But John,
There is more.
Hey, man, there's more, and it's coming out.
we're releasing the full version.
It's coming out.
Yeah. Ryan can't hold you down.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to play it so loud that it's embarrassing at a stoplight. You're gonna be like, damn, this shit is fire, and then you're gonna turn it all the way up, and you're gonna be next to someone else, and you're just gonna hear, I shit my pants.
Yeah.
Listen, hey, go listen to it. Show it to your parents.
Show it to your
family.
I showed it to my mom.
Oh, cool. What'd you
My mom really likes it.
Aw,
Oh,
My
yeah.
mom likes everything that I do, though.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, she's great. My mom, I told a
love.
joke, a stand-up joke about getting a hand job in Despicable Me, and I told that joke at a show that my mom was at, and I forgot my mom was there, and she came up with a tag for me. And
See,
gave it to me
that's a good
afterward.
mom.
Yeah,
That's
she's a great mom.
That's Kevin Durant's mom right there. Just
Shout out, Kate.
I hate to have to do this. How are we doing on time, by the way?
We're almost good.
Okay, cool. As long as we still have more time, because I did want to talk a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just, if you're like the song, again, APM, I just wanted something with some cool funk and articulation. Because there's a difference between playing the horns on your keyboard and someone actually really playing horns. And so,
I wanted to get a saxophone solo from Charlotte.
yes.
And it turns out.
Well, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do something. One, I'm very rusty on sax. Like, I do not play it as often as I used to. And two, it just happened to be in a very difficult key for alto sax. Where, like, every
damn.
single note of the scale was flat. And I was just like, beep, boop, bap, bap. And I played around my room for like 12 minutes, and I was like, nah, it's not gonna happen.
There was the section was just where everything dropped out. It was just the bass line and the drum. Was that still like too tricky for you? Because I don't know anything about
I got
sax.
in my head, and also it was like very difficult to like make it sound like effort. Because if it's like a scale with only like one or two like flats or sharps in it, I could like work my way around it, and it still would sound very elementary. Like I played jazz like 10 years ago, so there's like vestiges of that. But like I was in my room and I was like, I don't think this is it.
Yeah.
I
It
don't
was
think this is
also-
the track.
That timeline that we were on, because like we said, it was something that we kind of needed to get out there. So I was like, "Hey, do you think you can throw a sax
Yeah.
solo on this by in the next 2
And I was
hours?"
like, sure thing. Yeah, my-
Yeah, when he told me, I was just like, "Oh, that's even more amazing because it's a
Yeah.
5-minute song," and I was like,
yeah,
"Oh,
that's great, man. Oh, I do want to put it in content, but it's almost better if I can try it out playing it for comedy.
Yeah.
Because if I'm trying to sincerely lay down some horns on it, it's not going to be so good.
Oh my god!
But that was a good coming
You
together.
want
though.
clarinet on a track too?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Let
but
me
the
know.
dope
Or
clarinet,
bass.
recorder, bass, yeah. Oh,
Well,
I
yeah,
definitely know
guess
bass,
actually
yeah.
bass.
so good at bass.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good.
She's very
Okay.
good.
Yeah,
at
the
bass.
Funhaus band is coming together.
We're all coming
coming
together.
together.
You
Yeah.
always bring out that melodica for quick stuff for
Yeah,
us.
so that's my
It's one of my
musical
favorite
contribution to Funhaus videos is when I need to do a licensed track
Yeah.
for like when like Rocky or there's one video where I did it repeatedly where Rocky Harry Potter and Back to the Future were all referenced, and I was like, just because all I do is I'm like, I need Harry Potter music.
Yeah.
I don't feel like going through all our stock music, so I'm going to open up Audition and record myself playing just the like,
Yeah.
and it sounds
it's
so
just the
janky
music.
and stupid,
Yeah.
and it just like works.
works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I try not to hit it too much, but it's like my little musical crutch because like
Yeah.
I can by ear play a melody pretty easily. And it's the Patrick once slacked me and said, "Can you play a melodica version of, I think, Take on Me or something?" And I said, "Do you want it to be bad?" And he said, "Why else would I want a melodica version of something?"
A great response.
And I was like, "Okay, well, that's a little uncalled for."
That has been like the cool, fun thing about now that we're, I guess, incorporating music more is just like, it's almost like a challenge to each other. Like, hey, Charlotte, can you do this? Or hey, Mondo, can you do that? Like, it's Lindsay, Dan, and Ryan are the three consistent ones who hit me up like, hey, can you do like a little jingle for this? Which is fantastic because it's like, I only need to make a 10-second thing until Ryan was like, oh, you're gonna do the intermission song for 5 minutes, by the way.
Yeah.
So
That's why I'm so upset, by the way, is he said it has to be for 5 minutes and then he cut my verse.
I didn't get that. I didn't hear the
I think he
cut
didn't
version.
like it.
Oh, nah, I loved it. I laughed. I like legit
It's really
laughed out loud when I heard it the first time.
I think he didn't like it.
Yeah, we've got him right here.
Yeah.
And he comes out and punches you straight in the
Doesn't even say anything.
Jerry Springer or
Yeah.
something.
Jerry.
Jerry.
Ryan falls out of the ceiling. He's blue in the face, like he's been stuck up there. I'm going off on a different thing. Just let me work this out in my head.
He's like, I'm working on it.
That's
Yeah.
so visual.
I working with so many people who just have so much musical talent is so fun because like it pushes you to just try to do more, do it better. I mean, same with comedy, like hanging around with all of y'all and it's so funny and cool to hang out with. It makes you just want to be like even more funny,
Sharper.
you know?
Yeah.
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 Well, you sent me like the intermission song, and it made me want to make music again.
Yeah. I know that we already talked about this, but that's what hit me so hard is like I did Honey for Pony and it was supposed to be bad. Like it was supposed to be like a bad, stupid song. And also
fuck that
I was
horse.
just thinking that.
I love that part.
Yeah.
That also, I had to take like 5 takes of that because I was using auto-tune. And when you yell in auto-tune,
It goes all over the place.
yeah, so I needed to like yell in the right melody, in the right pitch,
Right.
so that it hit the right shit. And I did it about 5-6 times of increasing volume. And then realized that my window was open and that my downstairs neighbors were standing out on their porch. And the last thing I heard before they went inside was them putting out their cigarette and going, okay.
That's always been the inside of my house. Like at a certain point, I just have to say, okay, I know people are here, but I just got to ignore it.
Yeah.
Because like you're walking down the hallway and my dick in a blender. And it's like, sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do this like 6 more takes, by the way.
Yeah, because that's what they must have heard is they couldn't hear the music, so all they heard was, "I'm gonna fuck that horse."
Yeah.
No.
I'm Mondo.
I'm gonna fuck that horse. Yeah, different inflections.
I'm Mondo. I live upstairs. Oh, got it. And then like
Everything,
pushes
yeah.
their horse behind.
You got 16 for me?
Cue Omar coming out in the horse costume.
Oh, perfect timing. Omar, you got
Shaking
time.
his head no.
What's up?
He's shaking his head no.
I would hope so.
Oh.
I'm gonna fuck that horse.
You can wear the cowboy hat if you come out here in the horse costume.
And do you have any, Jacob? Do you have any musical talent that you've been
I
hiding
did.
from?
I did more musical stuff in like high school. It's been like years. Like I play guitar and I would like sing and stuff. But I haven't done like anything like that in ages. But hey, you know what? Maybe it could still be revisited. Maybe
Yeah.
it could be awakened in there.
That's the thing is that I play very bad piano and I sing better than I used to, but also not great.
Yeah.
I just kind of have an idea for how a song should sound and then I go for it.
Right.
And when I started making music again, like before Honey for Pony, and then when Charlotte and I started working on like serious non-comedy music, you can actually attest to this. I would make song after song after song and hate all of them.
And they're good.
they're okay. They sound okay, but they don't sound. They sound very generic, you know. And so, not stretching, but like hitting that muscle or working that muscle and making more music lately, because that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
I've been working on it a lot more. I've gotten better, and I'll make like 5 songs in a week, and 4 of them suck, but one of them I'm just like, that's a fucking song.
Yeah.
Like that's such a good song.
Yeah,
And you
like I've got like
retain
a
it.
voice I think I could use.
Yeah.
I need to I want to like learn guitar again, like properly.
Well, it's like riding a guitar.
Yeah, exactly.
You never come,
Yeah.
Okay.
and you do cut yourself a lot. I should stop saying the C word as many times as I
I've
have.
noticed this happens a lot more in our content lately
Yeah.
because it's
It's a
funny.
thing.
Someone's gonna come house.
It's always like, no.
I'm
We've
tendering
depleted-
my resignation.
We've depleted our stock of,
Yeah.
of the word, of the
Oh, boy.
availability
Oh,
to
boy.
use it.
Yeah,
But more music to come. Definitely more music to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you still work on anything outside of Funhaus musically?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always doing sketches with like a lot of the other big YouTubers and IGers, and every now and then they'll ask to collaborate with some stuff. Like I've got things on Spotify, and then of course all the stuff I did from like 2005 to I guess now is still on YouTube. If you find it, either Green Bench or John Holland. But like I'll sit down on a Friday night if I'm not going out, and I'll just start messing around. And if something comes to me, then I'll definitely there we goes that word again. If something comes to me, then I'll try to record and see how I feel about it. If not, then I'll just kind of keep it moving. But that's how, I mean, wasn't that what Kanye said? Like, 5 beats a day? For 3
For
summers?
3 summers?
Yeah, like that's how it is. Like, you're going to make a ton of songs, and only one of them you're going to like.
Yeah.
And at some point, you just got to let it go and just be like, it's out there in the internet. You guys judge it. And then from there, just make something better next time.
Well, that's actually kind of a beautiful sentiment. The only part that I hate is that you referred to people as IGers, and when you said that, I wanted to hit you.
Oh, because you're actual stand-up comedian. And
No.
you guys hate Instagram comedians. And I hate the fact that they're separated into these different things. Jokes are jokes. Mondo.
What are you gonna say, Mondo? What are you gonna say?
Jokes are jokes, Mondo.
Yeah. They are when we come up with them, and then they get stolen by Instagrammers.
Well, here's the thing. Like, and I won't go too far into it, but like, so my sketch group, we started making skits in 2004, and we kind of like stopped around 2009. All the same skits that I did, I see people doing it now. I'm not going to say they're stealing it, but then all the skits I did, I look at things that someone shows me from like the 80s, 90s. I'm like, oh man, that's a very similar, like premise. It's kind of like when you're going through life and you experience things, you get an idea for a joke and you're able to illustrate that. So I don't think all of them are thieves. Some of them are desperate.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that have to put out like 3 things a day. But not all of them. Some of them are just like, I just experienced, my dick didn't work for the first time. I don't make this skit that you had a joke for 3 years ago. Like that's the shit that happens.
I think the problem that I have with it is more often than not, there's a way to reference things or to kind of call back on comedic things that you've been inspired by. And then there's just outright stealing without any acknowledgement of like the original source material, which is, that's kind of generally like the idea that comedy is a thing that you need to produce 3 times a day and put out, which I know is ironic working for Funhaus. But I've every single time I've worked on something, I've tried to put my best effort, and anyone here will tell you if I don't feel like I did a good job, as soon as the camera cuts, I'm so sorry.
Like cut that. Cut that.
I'm so sorry, and I will do better next time.
But again, this is the difference between you or someone who actually has pursued comedy, and these are people who just fucking around one day, made a video that went viral and decided I'm gonna keep doing it. Like they don't come up with the comedy chops or even just like the etiquette and stuff like that. And some of them pick up on it and most don't. That's why like a lot of the ones that I knew from like 2012 and 13, I haven't seen them since Vine went down.
Yeah.
And others have flourished and actually like got onto the stage and started doing other things. So you respect the craft. That's
I do.
the difference.
I accidentally went viral this past year on TikTok, like baby viral. I got like 350,000 followers on TikTok. Just posting stand-up. I did it because I wanted to quit smoking nicotine. And it didn't work. I still vape. So
baby steps.
Yeah,
man.
go big boy viral.
Baby
Then you
steps.
can
Baby.
quit.
Yeah. If you want me to stop poisoning myself with nicotine, go follow me on TikTok. I'm not going to tell you what the TikTok is. Find it.
Yep.
Anyway, John, thank you so much for joining us.
No, I appreciate you guys having me on.
You're so handsome with the hat.
I know it's
I
ridiculous.
won't-
Never,
it's
ever
it's
take it
Such
off.
a good look.
I need pictures.
Yeah.
I'll take one
It's
right now.
unironically a
There
very
you
good
are.
look. Oh, he's so
Oh
handsome.
my God! Look
Oh
at
my
this
God.
handsome
I can
devil.
hear the banjo
Yeah.
playing.
I'm furious. Turn to the side a little bit.
Drive me nuts.
Okay, we'll get more.
Now act like you're talking,
Yeah, yeah.
Curry.
All right.
Thank you so much for joining us, John.
Appreciate it.
Jacob.
I'm still learning the LA handshakes and the North Carolina handshakes and all that.
I know.
Oh, yeah, it's real different.
I'm still working on like seeing an outstretched hand and being like,
Yeah, that's right.
Because
Yeah.
there is a pandemic. I forgot.
Oh, shit, that's right. John, Jacob, Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Nice.
I'm Armando. Omar and Lindsay on the 1 and 2s. Charlotte gets no
Bye.
credit.
there's Charlotte.
Time to go to
Bye.
IKEA.